Welcome back, guys, to my Arsenal career mode in FIFA 13, and it's getting very interesting. You guys got me wanting to upload 2 today. I'm really excited to get this one out to you because we've got the second leg of the quarter-final against AC Milan, but that has to wait. First, we've got a game against Reading, who I absolutely love in real life. I love Reading, and especially the kit. I love the yellow kit, by the way. I know it doesn't mean anything, but when the gameplay starts, you'll see why. But also, I'm in 4th place still. We're behind Everton, but with no game in hand. So really what I'm looking to do now is just to continue my win streaks, get those 3 points every time in the league, and then make sure I'm pushing my way up the table. And there you can see why I love the yellow kit. Doesn't it just look beautiful? That red and yellow. And to make it even more beautiful, I decided to slide in and break someone's legs with Arteta. I get a yellow card for it. It was an absolutely awful challenge. One thing I like about Arteta is he's definitely a good tackler in this game, but because he's not very agile or not very quick, he does often miss his challenges. And that was an absolutely terrible free kick. That was Ramos worthy. I think he would have been proud of that. Maybe even Ronaldo as well. Who's why is he so inconsistent now? I'm kidding. So there you can see there was just absolutely nothing going on. Literally the only chance Reading had was that free kick, and it finished 0-0 at half time there. But I was really enjoying this match just because it looked nice. I really like Emirates during the day. I like how bright it is, and especially against a yellow team like that. It just looks awesome, you know. Here you can see me really trying hard to clear this ball. I just could not do it. They're very good in the air. Reading have some very nice players in terms of their physical side to the game. You know, they're very strong. And I got on the break with Lewandowski here, but again, just could not break them down. And actually, the ref decided that was a free kick to them. Which I have no idea why. I did win the ball with Trevino here, and it was an easy pass really up to Lewandowski. I thought I lost my chance here, but I powered through that defence, and a last-minute shot straight through the keeper's legs. Look at that. And 64 minutes in, we finally break the deadlock, and it's 1-0 to the mighty Gooners. And what a goal as well. Lewandowski isn't known for his dribbling skills as much, but he certainly proved why... Oh, it wasn't nutmeg, but he certainly proved why I bought him. You know, it's not just being good in the air and a great shot, but he can actually power through defenders, you know, relatively easily. That was nicely done, I must say. And like I said, 64 minutes in, and we finally broke the deadlock. They make another mistake here. Lewandowski picks it up, and there's no chance for Lewandowski to have a shot, so I decide to lay it across to Santi Cazorla, and what a finish. His left foot is just absolutely dazzling in this game, and his right foot, actually. In real life, I've got to say, Cazorla is probably the best player I've ever watched in terms of having 2 feet as good as each other. You know, he can get the ball on his left or his right and do exactly what he wants anytime. But the game did finish 2-0. And now, therefore, I do get another 3 points. And Lewandowski, rightly so, getting man of the match in this match with a 9.8 rating. That's not easy to get, let me just say that. But this is the match you've been waiting for, guys. This is so important. So we beat PSG in the knockout stages. We beat Milan at home in the last episode, which if you've missed, you can always go back to in a minute at the end of this episode. We beat them 2-0, so I am 2-0 up on aggregate, and you can see they've got a very difficult team. Emmanuelson, Robinho, they're bloody arseholes to mark, that's for sure. But we are away at AC Milan Stadium now, and this is a very important game. If I want to go through to the semi-finals, I have to not concede, basically, and win the match. And I noticed straight away in this match, I actually made a mistake with my lineup. I had Diaby in that cam position instead of Fellaini. Fellaini is incredible in that position. He's good as a defender, but you can see, look at Fellaini. He is a tall, huge, you know, 27'11" player, but he's still really quick, and you just cannot tackle him, and I absolutely love that about him. But we're into the 13th minute. We've had a few chances ourselves, but let me just say this. AC Milan have got a solid defence in this game. Ratings-wise, they're not that incredible, but it's just something about Mexes, just can't get past him. And Boateng in midfield as well. What a player. That was a nice shot from him. A little bit underpowered, I guess. Chesney was always gonna save that. But regardless, Gibbs gets the ball on the left wing here, knocks it into Oxlade, who can't do anything. But Podolski is on hand to have a left foot shot. That left foot is just a machine. And it was a great save by Abbiati, I think it is, Abbiati. And a great cross as well in the 27th minute, which really just wasn't converted. It was my bad. I'm not very good at corners, if I'm honest, in this game. I don't know if they've actually changed it. I just feel like I can't do it. But what a chest down that was. And there is me slipping back into my old defensive ways, not containing. Which, by the way, I know you guys know I've been practicing. I've mentioned it in a few episodes before this one. I have been practicing containing, but there's just these times where my focus drops, or I'm just getting tired or something, and I just completely forget, and I stumble back into my old ways. Look at me slide tackling my own players, and I just try to manually block passes, all that kind of stuff, and it just absolutely fails in this game. Unfortunately, FIFA 13, I do feel like containing is the only way. But there we go, that is half time. It was quite a frustrating first half, if I'm honest. We are 1-0 down. Really, really poor defending, like I said. And I was actually struggling in this match. And I started thinking, oh shit, if they score again, we could be looking at extra time. Then we could be looking at penalties. And I never freaking win penalties. It absolutely sucks balls. So this half, I really focused. I do believe I switched the formation up. And you're going to see it does actually help me out a little bit. Because I just was not creating enough chances. You're going to see here, Kerzhakov goes through here, past the midfield. I'm trying to break through their defence. I just cannot do it. And Wilshere grabs the ball. He's making a run on the right. Kerzhakov goes into Podolski. And I just look at it. What can I do? There's just no space. There's no movement. No runs being made. So I did put it on ultra attack. You can see that all my players are like, run! And we're in the 75th minute. They haven't scored again. But Oxlade cuts inside here. Sprints across to the D. Smashes it. And look at that. Oh man, I was so relieved to score that goal. And Oxlade-Chamberlain, better than Gervinho now, I would say. My Chamberlain is now rated 81, I believe, as I'm recording this. So he's actually becoming a really, really decent player for me. And definitely a first-team player. Gervinho's great, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have Chamberlain, who gets to 86, I believe he can get to, whereas Gervinho can't. But well, I did go ahead and draw the game 1-0, which meant I go through 3-1 on aggregate. So guys, I can proudly say I'm in the semi-finals of the Champions Cup. And we have a huge game coming up. I don't know who it is yet. You're going to see at the end of the episode that we have to wait for 2 more results to find out. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be Barcelona or even Real Madrid. It's going to be tough either way. There you can see some of the other results. Porto, Man City drew 3-3. Bayern Munich and Barcelona still to play, as well as Real Madrid and Man United. You'll see that towards the end of the episode. But let's take a look at the league table. As you can see, we are now in 3rd place. We've gone above Newcastle on goal difference last episode. And Everton lost their last match, so that means I do indeed go up 1 more place by only 1 point though. So it's not massive. I need to continue with the 3 points. And there you can see there are still 2 more results to come in before we find out who we have in the semi-final. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Please do like it if you have. I hope you're excited for the next episode because it's going to be freaking awesome. And that'll be in the next few days. Thank you for watching and I'll see you later.